1972 Blythe Doll. Blythe was the doll with a surprise in her eyes. Blythe's eyes freakishly changed color when you pulled the string at the base of her neck. Spooky, yet satisfying, the Blythe doll stood almost a foot tall and sported funk-a-delic mod clothing with boots. She came in a variety of hair colors like blonde, brunette and redhead. And in 1972, she sold for around $6. Today, a single disembodied Blythe leg can fetch upward of $100. If you have the whole original doll in good condition, don't blink, you're probably looking at a chance to score about $2,000. (1970s) Stretch Armstrong. If you were an 8-year-old boy in 1976, you probably either had, wished for or played with a Stretch Armstrong figure. Made of latex rubber and filled with sugary corn syrup, of all things, the original Stretch Armstrong was manufactured by Kenner from 1976 to 1979. Stretch was aptly named, as his whole appeal rested on the fact that kids could stretch him to impossible limits and he would always return to his original shape. Today, collectors happily pay thousands of dollars for this simple, bendable toy. Mint in the box, with the paper instructions and accessories, Stretch Armstrong can net you around $2,500. Peanut the Royal Blue Beanie Baby. Peanut, the Royal Blue Elephant, on June 3, 1995. The Beanie Baby remained in production for another 3 years, but the Royal Blue version was produced only through October of that year, making it a rare and ultra-collectible plush toy. Ty's Beanie Babies were conceived in an effort to produce an affordable toy that children could purchase using their own allowance. Because they originally sold for about $5, many children in the mid to late 1990s owned a version of Peanut the Elephant. Those fortunate enough to still have one of the first 2,000 ever produced in the royal blue color could be sitting on $1,500 to $5,000. Double telescoping Darth Vader. Dad held onto the early Star Wars toys. It's possible he might have a double telescoping version of Darth Vader packed away in Grandma's attic. The most valuable figure in a series that featured Vader, Luke, and Obi-Wan, this version of the Dark Sith Lord featured a lightsaber that extended from his hollow arm, then extended again in a thinner, more fragile tip. The dual extending weapon was costly to manufacture, and Kenner quickly changed the design in the next wave of figures. Because it's estimated that only 3 of the figures remain still packaged and unaccounted for, each is valued between $2,000 and $7,000, depending on the condition and whether or not it's in the original packaging. Magic, the Gathering Black Lotus card. The 1993 collectible card game, Magic, the Gathering, was the first of its kind to spawn a professional player circuit. Introduced by Wizards of the Coast, MTG still boasts a following that numbers in the millions. Particularly collectible among Magic cards was the powerful Black Lotus. Whether an Alpha Black Lotus or a Beta Black Lotus, an authenticated card of this variety in mint condition today can help you collect upwards of $15,000.